I'm Adrian Ortiz. Thank you so much for watching another chapter of what I learned on my cross-country bike ride with my dog. Ferris, high five, Ferris. Come on, man. Shake. Okay. I'll be honest, he was a lot more obedient on the bike ride. Today's lesson is about using what you got on your bike ride. Now let me frame what was going on this bike ride. I had 340 pounds of gear with me, the dog, water, camping equipment, cooking equipment, a shit ton of extra inner tubes and tires and metal cartridges for my pump, tools to fix the bike, and donuts and salami. I would eat chocolate donuts every morning. Those terrible Hostess chocolate donuts were like my jam. Wake up in the morning, make a beeline to the store and get my little Hostess tube of chocolate and partially hydrogenated oils and drink a coffee and just slug that down. And then drink a peach. That was like how I got it going every morning. The reason that I got there was because initially when I was biking, I had solutions for all of these situations that I had planned for. I knew that I was going to wake up, need breakfast. At night, I was going to need food. And so I started to solve all of these problems for the foreseen solutions. I said that backwards, but I think you get what I mean. And what was going on is that at night, I was getting into these routines of what I needed to have and what I needed to work with. I soon found that I was carrying, though, an abundance of crap. I mean, when you're lugging that much stuff uphill, and granted, Ferris is running by the side, trying to be like a sixth gear for me, but that stuff is heavy. And so you really need to start thinking about what is necessary and what is unnecessary to put on this locomotive of what I called it. Because you're chugga choo-chooing down the road, and it's like heavy, man. So I started to second guess what I actually needed and how I could get around needing these certain things. The first thing that was interesting was dish soap. Now, on the bike ride, I'm pretty much camping every night, and I'm either camping in an RV site or a campsite if I could find that. But once you hit Louisiana, campsites are just RV sites and you're camping next to a trash can. Or I would get a hotel, but the hotel was like a luxury. So every night I had to wash dishes because I was buying food, cooking, and now I needed to wash them. So I would be at a grocery store and I was lugging around dish soap. Dish soap. All across the country I'm lugging around Palmolive dish soap. And at one point I found a small container and I just think to myself, how can I get around this? So at an RV park, I would go find dish soap, either in the trash can or I'd borrow some, because that dish soap was lasting me a couple of weeks. The other thing was laundry detergent. I started getting real crafty with laundry detergent because I really only had a pair of pants with a zipper, a shirt, 2 shirts, some heavily used underwear, and biking shorts, which after a while I stopped using those. Instead of buying laundry detergent, I would just kind of rifle through the trash can of lint and just find unused detergent at the bottom of the bottles. I mean, I didn't have that much and it actually started working. But imagine me with a full beard, you got your dog, and I'm like rifling through the trash. Hey man, got any extra laundry detergent? I'm just on a bike ride across the country, man. Anything helps. Stupid. But when I came home, this mentality of using what I have around me really started to hit home. Because I also went through this thing where I didn't want to be wasting my time in life anymore. I didn't want to have my time wasted. I didn't want to work at a job that I didn't feel happy at. I didn't want to hang out with people that I felt were sucking me down. And I felt like, what if I don't want to be having my time wasted, then I want to make sure that I'm not wasting other people's time. And to me, this is like a revolution in thinking. I'm getting all fired up. If somebody goes to work and they're working their ass off to create a product that I purchase, I want to make sure that I use that product to the fullest. Because that guy, wherever they are, has a family that is probably really hard on him. They have to sit in traffic to a place they probably don't want to be. And for me to take that product and that time and that effort, don't get me started about the resources that it took for that person to create whatever product they did, either from mining or trucking, creating some fucking pollution out there to get me whatever trinket I need. I feel it's my duty to use that to its fullest. I think that I don't want my time wasted any more than I want that person's time wasted. So the thing that the bike ride taught me was to use my stuff to the fullest. I didn't need so many things when I could just get by on things that were important. And when you're lugging that stuff on the bike, you find out really soon what's important. Do I really need that t-shirt? If not, bounce it. How many t-shirts do we have in our closet that are untouched? That guy went to work, or a gal, Om Shanti, person, whatever, went to work in that mill to put food on their family. All of it, man, all of it needs to be rethought. We should be really focusing on loving ourselves, and in doing so, loving our neighbor. I don't want my time wasted when I go to work. I don't want somebody to haphazardly use my stuff and throw it away. That's a waste of my time, and I don't want time wasted. So rethink maybe the stuff that we need versus the stuff that we want. Because when you trim it down to make sure that you are like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Be nice. Use what we have available to its fullest. Use all of our resources to our fullest. Reduce is the number one. Then reuse, number two. Then recycle. Feeling it today. I don't know what it is going on. Okay? I hope you're having a great day. Remember, Adrian's the best way to follow me. Please tell a friend.